Well, it's that time of year again. The temperatures are getting lower, the soups and stews are getting hotter. So this recipe was designed years ago to be used with ground turkey. But to kick it up for flavor, I actually started making it with rotisserie chicken. Even better is when you're done with the Thanksgiving turkey and you've got the leftovers, freeze it for maybe 2 months. And when it gets really cold outside, thaw it out and use it in this recipe. It'll knock your socks off. It's best to shred your chicken by hand. Don't use a fork because it'll chop it up too much. It'll dry out. And as with all of our recipes, you want to do what the French call mise en place. That's everything in its place and ready to go in the pot. And to start, we're going to place our oil in our hot pot, because you don't want to saute anything in a cold pot. And we'll add our onions. We'll get them sauteed down, a little caramelized lightly, about 3 minutes. Next, we're going to add the dry ingredients. We're going to be using the dry taco seasoning and the dry ranch Hidden Valley. Now, it's important that when you put these in, you have to cook them down for at least 1-2 minutes to get that caramelization on the bottom, kind of like if you're making tacos at home. If you don't, you won't get the same flavor out of the recipe. So, secret part, don't tell anybody. And this is what we're looking for, that nice dark caramelization that's kind of burnt onto the bottom part of the pan. And at that point, we can add our chicken stock, whole 32 ounce. Next, we're going to add our no salt added tomato sauce, our Rotel tomatoes with green chilies that have been drained, and our green chilies in the can undrained. And of course, our Edna Valley Chardonnay wine. I love this Edna Valley Chardonnay. It's the best of Central Coast California. Well, the cooler coastal season gives a longer growing season. You're going to love the concentrated flavors of apricot, pineapple, and notes of cinnamon and clove. This Chardonnay has a full mouthfeel and bright acidity. Well, now that our boil has returned, we're going to lower it down to medium-low, and we're going to put the lid on it and let it simmer for about 10-15 minutes to bring those flavors together, or about the time it takes to enjoy a glass of wine. Well, now that our soup stock has come together, smells really good, we're going to add our drained and rinsed canned black beans, canned corn, and canned red beans. And our shredded chicken, or leftover turkey from Thanksgiving. Then we'll just stir to heat through, and we're eating in about 4 minutes. Oh boy. Now, if you're a red wine fan, you can use this Prophecy Cabernet Sauvignon in this recipe just as well. This Cabernet is expressive with smooth and layered flavors of fresh blackberry, plum, and vanilla, with toasted oak and a long, soft finish. A little fresh chopped cilantro for those who like it. Or some sour cream. Cheese. Now you're probably wondering if this recipe goes great with beer. Oh boy, does it. I got 2 great selections for you. Check these 2 out. Hanalei Island Ipa from Kona Brewing Company. The subtle bitterness of hops is balanced by passion fruit, orange, and guava. Named after the Hanalei Bay in Hawaii, the flavors will refresh the senses and is a perfect pairing for this dish. Another great pairing for this dish is the Wicked Weed Pernicious IPA. This beer pours a beautiful golden yellow with excellent clarity and persistent creamy white head. Notes of grapefruit, pineapple, and muscadines dominate the strong, hoppy aroma, the very low level of toffee in the distant background. The flavors are assertive hop flavors of citrus and tropical fruit. Hopheads will revel in this one. Enjoy!